Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here, playing more Trails of Reverie. Yeah, we beat the final boss. Now we just have to save Rufus.
I had hoped to take you to the central terminal, but the spirit veins appear to have led us astray.
It's fine. I know the way there.
We just got a beeline to where the vision showed us.
Yeah. Let's get back to the central terminal.
We're coming, Rufus.
People of Zemuria. I am Rufus Alberea, Supreme Leader of the United Nation of Crossbell.
Has he lost his mind? How can he do this?
He's saving the world!
That's it. Nobody makes my LP cry and gets away with it.
You said it. We'll have to teach him a lesson once we find him.
How do I... And this is also rather typical of the games. Let's talk a little bit about how no one died except for the robots, and that's okay because we don't care about robots. But they're not really alive, unless you're a protag robot like Lapis, and then we do. But the other thing is that the antagonists do the things the heroes are unwilling to do to actually save the world.
Can only come following destruction. The vital act of uniting this continent was never going to be possible without significant sacrifice.
Rufus, must you be this way?
We have to get him to come to his senses before it's too late.
Indeed. For those who are waiting for us to come back, and for me as his brother.
Because, you know, there was nothing they could do to stop the weapon from going off. They left, and they had a few minutes.
I shall not prolong our wait a moment longer.
And we've killed everybody by firing death lasers onto everybody.
Purging any who impede our path to a more righteous nation.
Crap. Broadcast.
Rufus! Where are you, Rufus? He's not here?
Then, where could he...
Watch out!
Roboreen! I don't know how you got back up. Also, you're a Schmelga now. Why would you care?
You can still move?
Whatever. We'll take you down as many.
Wait, something is different. Are you?
I didn't think I'd get a chance like this at the very end. I've really missed you, Eustace. You too, Lloyd.
You're Reen, right?
I don't even know
The
anymore.
other possible Reen, who fused with Ishmelga.
Yeah, it's me. Thanks to your win. I've been given a little time to be myself.
I see.
There's a death laser,
It
everybody.
was vague for me.
We don't have time. We lit.
Still, I was able to
Okay, I
watch.
guess we do have time for this.
Milliam and Crow looked like they were doing well.
They are. They were quick to go right back to being their old selves. Though Milliam may as well have glued herself to me at this point.
I know it's maybe a good point, but
Why
this talk is
doesn't
good to
that
have.
surprise
But
me?
kind of killing the mood, game.
It was worth it.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known we were going to meet you, I would have brought her with us.
Aw, even he loves Laura.
Don't worry about it.
Nice.
It's enough.
That's a good little
knowing
detail.
There was a future. where everyone could be happy.
Rain.
I don't have anywhere near as much time as I wish I had. But there's something I think you need to know. It's what I saw at the end of another future.
What do you mean?
It's about 3 years from now. Maybe not even that far off at this point. In the not-so-distant future.
It's okay. I appreciate you trying to warn us. But we might be better off not knowing.
I agree. We've said goodbye to Elysium, and with that, we've said goodbye to hearing more what-ifs.
Whatever comes to happen, we'll get through it. You can count on it.
You're a detective, Lloyd!
SS. We've met so many great people who support us from all walks of life. And I have no doubt that there will be plenty more to come.
All right. Maybe. That's just the way it should be. I'll leave everything in this timeline to you. Keep an eye out on everyone. Including me.
Sure, Rain. Easy done.
Goodbye, Roboreen. You were a confusing, barely there element in the game. You will be missed, question mark?
Oh, look!
Do you think? Let's go see.
Do you think we wasted too much time and now we're all doomed? Nah.
It's almost time. I can only laugh.
Saving the world.
I lived such a hollow life. I never became more than my father. I never achieved anything of worth. And yet, I feel strangely fulfilled.
You helped save the world twice.
Rufus!
Once, perhaps, depending on how the game wants to push it, because for your evil scheme of
Had to go
daddy
out of your way
issues.
to make this job difficult for us.
Thought you could take your exit without paying up, did you?
You didn't... Did you come all this way to save me? Even you, Eustace and Lloyd? Or perhaps you wanted to get in one last punch?
You've earned far more than one, my
He's
brother.
earned none.
I'll say. It's time you owned up to just how many offenses you've committed.
None.
Lord Rufus Alberea.
For
I
what
hereby place
crime?
you under arrest. Your sins are too numerous to
Wow.
count.
Oh, this is stupid. Sorry.
Worst.
Sorry for the people who like
Very
this.
worst of them all is the crime of not understanding
Not-
just
not
how
hitting with me.
loved you really are.
How did I not see it? That I had what I wanted this whole time.
Let's go, Zeit.
I know it finished off on a positive note, but I feel like he kind of meant the whole your many crimes. And now, of course, no one's going to be informed about what really happened, because the masses must be kept in the dark about all things at all times. Despite once again almost having their lives snuffed out, A web of lies will keep the populace managed.
Any luck?
None. Can't find a thing in the logs.
Same for you then.
Oh, they're looking for the
I was
remnants of
hoping there'd
the
be something.
the Divine Knights.
Sucks for us.
Makes sense. I like that.
Yeah. And I guess that's just how things were meant to be. It's been a week since then. The weapon that terrified the entire continent was now no more. And with the fall of the tower, Calvard withdrew its military, declaring it would intervene no further. It was funny. We thought Crossbell would need time to get back on its feet. But its people took an almost veteran approach in easing back into their routines.
Oh, the twins. Eunice, siblings. Bennett, Osborne.
Each district was eager to
Oh,
cooperate
the
in
little
full
guys.
with CPD and CGF for the city's restoration efforts.
The Mishis.
Making it a relatively quick process on the whole.
The Mafia. But they're the good Mafia, I guess.
These efforts were supplemented by the many kind offers of aid extended by Erebonia, Liberl, Remiferia, and even Calvard.
Calvard's like, we got all this Erebonian money. We can spend some of it. Oh,
The days went
Miriam.
on. Before anyone had realized, life
Back
in
on her feet.
Crossbell was back to normal. Many from Thor's chose to stay in Crossbell to help with restoration efforts, further restore relations with the Empire, and to investigate the myriad mysteries that had been left unexplained in the wake of the dwindling chaos. How the Divine Knights saved us, and where they had gone, being two of them.
Magical Deus Ex Machina.
So they really are gone, huh?
I mean, I'm happy to just say it was a weird thing related to Elysium.
Would it have hurt to stick around another minute or two and shoot the shit with us?
I'd say it's a miracle we got the time we did. Let's just be happy we could see them again.
Fair. So, to recap, Crossbell got reoccupied, C2.0 ran around, an 8th Divine Knight gave us a what's up, and then out popped the tower. Hell of a week. Might give the Twilight a run for its Mira.
And nobody died. Nobody human, at least.
I almost don't know how we managed to wrap up so much. But who knows? If what that other me was trying to tell Lloyd is any indication, then this isn't the end. Not yet. In fact, it might just be the beginning.
It's not the beginning. It's definitely an end.
No rest for your old pal Crow, huh?
Oh, you're a monster, Crow. You should be in jail, not Rufus.
Well, nothing to it but to do it. Can't have Ordine and Valimar stressing about us running our own future into the ground.
You got that right.
Hey, Green Crow!
I am curious. Does anyone plan to clear Rufus's name?
We gotta get going, Instructor.
Milliam and Eustace will be joining us after making a quick detour.
Whoops. Time flies when you're having fun.
That it does. We're coming! It'll be okay. No matter what the future has in store, as long as we're together, I know it'll be okay. You agree, don't you, partner?
Aww. Magic. We're not going to explain that. Magic.
Where? am I?
Hospital?
Good morning. I think.
Rufus! Oh, thank goodness! I was getting so scared that you might never wake up again.
Huh.
Rufus, how's he doing?
Up at last, I see. Good morning to you, Sunshine. How does it feel to be back from Medios' side?
Prince Olivert. My place is
Oh,
certainly in
don't.
Gehenna, not with the goddess. I didn't expect to survive.
I'm sure. You owe living to Lloyd, Eustace, and your young friends like Lapis here.
And also a magical dog that can teleport people.
You suffered heavy bleeding and burns across your entire body. Had they been any slower in bringing you in? Though whether you see this as salvation or divine punishment is up to you.
I'd found the perfect place to die, and I let it slip by me. Adios can be so very cruel.
Hey, I don't like that kind of talk.
Neither do I, Lapis. Though in this context, for different reasons.
Well, I'm glad you're awake. And your timing could not be more perfect. I've been visiting here day in and day out, hoping I'd be around when you did.
So you could tell me my fate in person, I assume.
For the crime of saving the world. Twice. For engaging in actions that were totally okay, given the state of things. You're going to be punished to death. I don't know.
Your numerous crimes during the war earned your place in cell well enough.
I would really like to hear those crimes. Aside from being a participant. And again, let's remember, Calvard started it. They literally made the first move.
Had your escape from said cell
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that you've since done to your list of offenses, and the death penalty is as good as guaranteed. Of course, death sentences can only be given to those still alive.
What about Arios? The man actively took part in a false flag operation that killed civilians, fully knowing what it was. He gets to walk around. So, once again, the
5
plan
PM on March 22nd.
is to just lie
The
and
weapon of
lie.
nightmares malfunctioned and destroyed itself. Supreme Leader Rufus Alborea, believed to be inside at the time, lost his life in the explosion. People of Zemuria witnessed it all happen with their own eyes due to your broadcast. There is no doubt what they saw. But then who could this fellow before me possibly be? You've heard about that very strapping bard they all say is a dead ringer for Prince Olivert, I'm sure. They do say everyone has a lookalike.
I dearly hope you aren't expecting that to work.
I expect lying to everybody will work. That's what
And
games go
I
for.
don't understand why you would fabricate this story. You have nothing to gain by protecting me after what I've done.
I'm not here to protect you. I'm here to present a most unfortunate truth. Your nobility, your home, and even your name are no longer yours to claim. Never again will you have a place in the Empire. You also lost your chance to atone for your sins, and that may cause you a suffering like no other in the days to come.
Or, alternatively, you can realize how great a person you are, how much you helped the world, how many lives you saved through your actions, that you are one of the world's greatest heroes, and be fine. And the only reason that you're losing out on this stuff is because they don't want to tell the public the truth.
No one can protect you from how difficult life will be for you from here on.
I really do think that might be kind of my main gripe. If I have to coalesce my thoughts into a focal point. The idea that if you aren't on this 100% always meaning good, always meaning well, kind of thing like the heroes did. Never give up, always overcome the barriers type attitude. Then you're a horrible, irredeemable villain. Except for people like Arios and Dieter and the other people that we let slide on that. But yeah, just...
I don't see what's so difficult about it. You can just be like me, Nadia, and Swin. Ah! Guess what, Rufus? I'm going on a journey! I want to learn more about the world that created Elysion. And a journey is much too wearisome to undergo alone. So I demand you come with me.
Huh? You're demanding I become a doll's attendant?
Is that such a terrible thing? Attending to the needs of a proud Rosenberg doll is the honor of a lifetime. I believe this agreement will serve both of us very well. What do you say?
You know what? As far as new PCs, I liked Lapis.
I say that I suppose it might. Maybe it really isn't such a bad idea.
There's no shame in telling me how happy you are, you know? Oh, he's up!
Hello there. I'm sorry to have worried you so.
You'll never understand just how much you did.
He saved the world. But I don't think that's what you mean, Eustace.
But knowing you're still with me is all I could ask for.
You sap. You're looking like a million Mira now that he's clocked back in, LP. Yay!
Talk about anything nice before we got here?
Oh, since you're both here, did you want to...
Hold that thought. It's almost time. I'm sure you do have much to discuss, but this is a historic moment that won't be coming round again.
What is it?
Oh, I bet Crossbell's independence, I bet. Unless they get conquered again. In the Calvard games. Ah, oh, that would be terrible.
The day we have so longed for is here. Try as many an obstacle did to stray us from our path, we persevered. Come what did to wear us down body and soul, we never gave up hope. For the strength of our hardships has never once been stronger than our desire to help one another overcome. We earned our dream. Now, with pride in our hearts, may we join hands with our neighbors and walk forth into a new era.
You okay, buddy? I don't think I've ever seen you look so jittery.
You're more nervous than I've ever been before going on stage. Are you sure you don't want me to do this in your place? I'm used to public speaking.
No. I can do it. I just don't want to let the speaker down after he asked me.
You've got this, Lloyd. You won't have time to think about nerves.
Good triumph
once you
music,
get
though.
started.
Music has mostly been on point.
It is now my greatest honor to announce our independence as Crossbell State.
Yay! Applause, applause. Arios. I was just complaining about you being free.
Get up there and kill him, Lloyd.
Speaking of
My
other
arms
criminals.
are here to console you if you screw it up.
That almost sounds like you want him to screw up.
You'll do great out there.
Thanks. All right. Here I go.
This moment would not be complete without me calling upon a very special guest to impart a few words. Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section, if you so kindly would.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Lloyd Bannings.
Hmm? Do you not get the speech? I guess we don't get the speech. The legend of heroes trails into Reverie. Scrapbook. Aw, that's a neat little idea. That's a neat way to do the credits. I can go along with that. Alright, so that was... Well, actually, it's not quite everything. There's still post-game content, which we have yet to do, and I will do it, so don't worry about that. This was a weird game for me. Because sadly, it had to build on the elements of the prior games that I wasn't a super big fan of. Is Randy proposing? Oh, she's got a knee brace. Alright. Aw. Well, I am a little bit of a sap for romance, so I suppose I must approve. Aw. Are you thinking about dressing up Kurt? Leave the poor boy alone. Theater. But, you know, it built on elements I wasn't a big fan of from the other games. The mass lying to the people. The completely arbitrary way it kind of treated who got a redemption arc and who could be forgiven and that sort of stuff. Like the game's impact. Oh, look, it's the mother. Is that mother? No. He does look like his mother, though, when he's in that outfit. That was just Kurt. Where was I going with that? Now, to be fair, you can actually hate him, as he did murder your mentor. You overreacted a little bit, I think. Just your choice of words. Oh, there's the dance group. But yeah, so it drew on elements that I wasn't a huge fan of. The line to the public. The mass manipulation of the public. Yeah, and arbitrary on who gets to be forgiven. and live their life. And yeah, the context. Like, if you hadn't played the Crossbell games, I would have a much different opinion of Arios, Dieter, all that kind of stuff. I'd have a much... if I'd only played, say, the Cold Steel series, I would have been like, oh, Arios did some crimes, he did a bad thing, but nothing really bad happened. Maybe a couple people got hurt. Whereas the actual context, innocent people's lives were directly ended by his plotting that he was aware of and took part in. Yeah, and Dieter called in the specific group that took part in all those crimes and murdering all those civilians to help save them, which is so weird. Yay, Laura, though! And Emma bringing the booze. None for you, Fee, you're still underage. A little tea party. With all the children-looking characters, I guess? Yeah, very, very strong protagonist-centered morality in this game. Aww, the Crossbell group. Good old mind-controlled Crossbell group. I fully think that bit where Belle's like, yeah, the kid who controls causality made you love her, is completely true. I think it's entirely true and skipped over. Oh, the Thor's crew. It's also a little weird because, like, as a... I guess this was meant to kind of a... I don't know quite what the point of this game was, because most of what it kind of... It added a lot of things that didn't seem like they were problems until they added it. Crossbell could have just been... had his freedom. We could have skipped right to Calvard. I'm not sure where this... I guess, like I mentioned, it's very Trails in the Sky the Third. It's extra stuff that isn't really important to the main storyline. Everyone taking pictures. Oh, a little black rabbit. You know, it adds a little bit of character elements, but not exactly anything that we needed.
Hey! LP! Better book it or we'll leave you behind! Alright, I'm coming!
Is finished for the present. To be continued in the near future. Thank you for playing. Alright, I guess that's going to lead into post-game content. New one. Save clear data. Expanded. Explore the forest trying to acquire new sealing stones. Alright. On the post game, you can still save data and start anything at any time. Save. Termination unsuccessful. All active processes could not be stopped. Unlocked. All right. Well, we're going to access that second half next time. I'm probably the most thing I'm curious about now is what's up with this thing? What is this weird wackiness? What's the story behind it? Will it have anything to do with Calvard? We'll see soon, though.